At the airport security checkpoint, the security officer asked the routine question, "Are you carrying any prohibited items?" I was about to shake my head when my assistant beside me raised her hand with an innocent expression on her face. "Do blades count?" She's got dozens of them in her suitcase. As soon as the words left her mouth, the entire area fell deathly silent. The security officer pressed her radio, and security personnel instantly surrounded us like an iron wall. I broke out in a nervous sweat. "I'm a doctor. I'm going to the neighboring state for emergency surgery. My suitcase only contains medical instruments. I have the permits." "Open it." The security officer's face remained expressionless. Inside the bag were neatly arranged surgical scalpels, hemostatic clamps, and a change of clothes. While pointing out each item, I turned back and urged, "Did you bring the medical records?" My assistant Bella kept her head down, her voice like a mosquito's hum. I brought them. What's this bottle?" The security officer suddenly pointed at a shadow on the screen. Before I could react, Bella spoke up with an innocent expression, shouting loudly, "I already told you gasoline can't be brought on the plane. Why won't you listen? Are you planning to blow up the plane or something?" The air froze once again. The security officer's eyes shifted from suspicion to vigilance. "Please follow us both to the interrogation room." Hearing this, my mind went blank with a buzzing sound. The patient on the operating table had already been anesthetized, but the lead surgeon was being treated as a suspect at the airport because of her assistant's loose lips. At this moment, there were 18 minutes until the boarding gate closed. "Officer, this is a misunderstanding." My voice cracked with urgency as my hands gripped the handle of my suitcase desperately. "I'm Chloe, the chief physician at Hope Hospital. There's a critically ill 7-year-old child waiting for me to save their life. There's absolutely no gasoline in my bag. She's lying." Several special police officers had already surrounded us. Although the dark muzzles of their guns weren't raised, the sense of oppression was suffocating. Whether it's a lie or not, anything involving flammable and explosive materials or terrorist statements must be investigated. The security team leader's face was cold as he snatched away my boarding pass. "Take them away." Two female security officers twisted my arms behind my back and forcibly pushed me toward the sealed interrogation room. Looking back, Bella was leisurely following behind. I was so angry my blood felt like it was flowing backward. "Bella, do you know what you're doing? That child has massive bleeding in the chest cavity. Every minute of delay could cost them their life." Bella rolled her eyes and examined her freshly done manicure. "Chloe, aren't you being a bit overdramatic? I was just trying to lighten the mood. How was I supposed to know these people can't take a joke?" She pointed at the security officer with a grieved expression. "Besides, who told you to check so strictly? I casually mentioned gasoline and you believe it? No sense of humor at all." The security team leader's face turned iron blue. "Sense of humor? Miss, claiming to carry gasoline and blades at an airport constitutes fabricating false terrorist information. That's a crime," Bella scoffed. "Stop trying to scare me. My relative is a leader at the health bureau. You dare arrest me? Let us go quickly, or I'll file a complaint against you for violent law enforcement." Her reckless attitude completely enraged the police. The interrogation room door slammed shut. I glanced at the electronic clock on the wall. 10 minutes until takeoff. If I didn't get on now, it would be too late. I dropped to my knees with a thud. "Officers, the liquid in the bag is just alcohol. I accept the penalty. Confiscate the alcohol. Lock me up afterward if you want. But can you please let me board the plane first? I'm a doctor. The neighboring state hospital urgently needs me for surgery. They're already calling me. If you don't let me board, it'll be too late." The police officer's eyes changed. He immediately picked up his radio. "Command center, verify the suspect's identity. If this is a misunderstanding, requesting assistance."